We have been chairing the hosting committee for this event, and I think it has really been very successful to our standards as Kenya. And I'm glad that what the objectives we had set out, I think we have all realized them. In terms of this program, the good thing about it is that it motivates countries to and reinforces the need for continued and sustained business environment reforms. And I think for Kenya, I can say for the last 3 years, when we have participated consistently, we have taken the opportunity of the conference, first of all, to re-energize the team that is driving reforms. We've also taken the opportunity to see what other peer countries are doing and learn from what they have done, learn how they did it and how we can also even improve it further. The other thing also out of this peer learning is that it creates commitment, because for the time that we've been participating, we've been selecting key drivers of reforms from various government entities and making sure that they participate. And when they participate, you find suddenly there is resilience, there is commitment, and there is focus and a clear understanding of how the doing business indicators are run, and also they also are able now to relate the push for reforms and what the customers are asking. So it has really helped in shaping the perspective of government agencies on how to look at service provision from the point of view of the customer. And I think those ones are really helping in improving the drive and the momentum for the reforms. For Kenya, I think, as you know, last year we were the third most reforming economy in Africa. And I believe this year we may even be the first, because from the things that we've been doing over the last 10 months or so, we believe we have reformed a lot. First of all, there are significant reforms that have happened. In the legal front, we have now a new Companies Act, which has addressed the issues of minority investors. We have a new insolvency bill, which has also transformed the way companies in receivership are being handled. We have also a Company Registration Services Bureau, which has also set up a body dedicated to company registration. So that is on the issue of legal reforms. We've also looked at the process of registration of companies, and with it we've done about 4 legal waivers to be able to reduce the number of processes from, I think, initially about 9 to now we have only 3 steps in registration of company. On the getting electricity front, now we have digitized the infrastructure within the country, which means if I apply for a power connection, in the past, a Kenya Power and Lighting employee had to come to survey, but now they only do it on the computer and be able to generate a quotation within 30 minutes or so. So that automation has really shortened the time it takes to connect to electricity. And now we've reduced. Last year we were 6. The year before we were 6 steps. Last year we reduced to 4. Now we have reduced to 3. So you can see we're continuously improving. Then in the front of iTax, that is paying taxes, what the government has done is it has launched the iTax system, where employers can now file returns online. And I was looking at the data yesterday. I was so amazed that now to file a VAT returns is happening under an hour to file a return by a company. So it's a major improvement in the way we do business, in the way companies comply with tax obligations. Also, the other thing under that is that we have also combined certain fees. so that in the process of paying taxes, an employer or a company will just do one return, and the issue of distribution of the taxes becomes a back office, where now Kenya Revenue Authority, NHIF and NSSF are doing a joint piloting of payment of taxes. In the area of judiciary, I think we had a team going to the judiciary today to see the reforms that are going on. And I think it's unprecedented that the judiciary has embraced customer-centric service provision, and in the process what they have done is they have now an e-diary, they have a performance contract which sets the targets on how to resolve a case. Now it has become mandatory that commercial disputes are subjected first to mediation, and the mediation process is that it is 60 days, and if it is necessary for extension, an additional 10 days are provided. And so that helps in resolving disputes that arise between two parties. So I can say really, as a country, we have embraced the spirit of reforms, and we really want to make a lot of reforms, because we know we want to attract more investments, we want to create jobs for our people, and create prosperity in the entire economy for us. So really, for us, it's not an option, it's a commitment that we have taken as a government, and the president has mandated our ministry to champion the process of reforming government processes. I believe you also heard about the Huduma. So the reforms this year, I wish they could take 10 reforms, because I think we have more than 10 reforms in terms of making reforms. Like even now, the Small Bills Act, that is the Small Claims Act, which is a judiciary, has also been enacted. So really, we've really embraced reforms seriously as a country. Now, what are the takeaways from us as Kenya is that one, this event has helped us to raise the profile of business reforms in the country. So people hearing that 26 countries are in Kenya on a ease of doing business conference in itself is a big PR for us, and we're very happy. We've also seen what other countries like Mauritius have done, what Rwanda has done, and for us, we are looking at them as opportunities for continuous improvement. So we are really focused on even doing better than what we've done this year, and we hope as a nation that within the next 2 years, we will be ranked below 50 as a country. So that is our ambition. We have committed to it, and we are going towards it. Thank you.